Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Join the movement and educate yourself on infertility. If you can't conceive naturally, our next guest can help guide you through the process of expanding your family. Here to show us what can be done, Dr. Eva Littman, the founder of Red Rock Fertility Center and Director of Marketing, Erin Rutten. Good morning, ladies. Welcome.
Good morning.
Dr. Littman, let's start with you. Why did you open up the center?
Well, I've lived in Las Vegas for approximately 8 years, and the Vegas medical community has always struggled with this perception. And so when I made a decision to open up Red Rock Fertility Center, what I wanted was to make sure that the Las Vegas locals, as well as the international community, had access to not only personalized physician care, but also the highest standard of fertility care that could be offered. And it's been that combination of the two that has led to our success.
Were a lot of women going out of the state to get help?
A lot of the local Las Vegas community was traveling to California to get their care prior to opening Red Rock Fertility Center.
So talk about some of the treatments that are available to help women conceive who can't do it on their own.
We offer the full range of services such as in vitro fertilization. That's where we take the eggs outside of the body, put the sperm into the egg, and then create embryos and put the embryos back into the uterus. There's also intrauterine insemination, and that's where we just do a sperm wash, and that way it helps select the best sperm to put up inside the uterus to hopefully help with fertilization.
And we're just looking at a graphic here that charts the success rate. So a lot of women have been able to conceive and have their own kids because of this procedure and the breakthrough in science.
Yes, we've created over 1,000 pregnancies over the past 5 years, and basically what is up and coming now is the ability with Ultra IVF to install or implement the genetic screening so that the embryos are actually tested to put only the normal embryos back inside the uterus. That has significantly reduced the risk of miscarriage and improved our live birth rates.
And you know, you hear a lot on the reality shows, on different programs about women and celebrities freezing their eggs. How common is that for a regular woman to do?
Yes, I mean, we've treated a number of celebrities over the years, and I really appreciate the ones who have put the limelight on our field, because that really gives us good topics of discussion and increases awareness. With egg freezing, it is becoming a lot more common. It is probably the newest technology that is out there in our field, and it is a wonderful advance in our technology because it not only allows younger people to be able to have the opportunity to cryopreserve their eggs and preserve their fertility longer, but also cancer patients are able to freeze their eggs, and that allows for them to have an opportunity to have preservation of their fertility that they wouldn't normally have. And then I think the latest thing that has come about with that is people of different religious affiliations who may not agree with the creation of embryos are able to still partake in preserving their fertility and getting help and assistance with conceiving without having to go against their religious views.
Now, Erin, let's talk about some of the things that are covered via insurance. Is that typical for insurance to cover a lot of these procedures?
Well, I would say a majority of the time, about 99% of insurances actually cover the patient's initial workup. However, only about 1/3 of insurances actually have a fertility coverage. So we know this is a stressful time for our patients, so we try to do whatever we can to help out, so to speak. So with that said, we actually just implemented a new IVF package. It includes unlimited embryo transfers for up to 1 year. We also offer various discounts such as a military discount of 5%, refer a friend program, which you get a $100 Visa gift card. That's always a nice, great thing.
Very nice.
And then we have traditional financing from an outside financing company, and they do traditional loans for people with bad credit scores or same as cash financing. And last but not least, we would like to extend to all the viewers out there today a special, if they call and mention that they saw us on the Morning Blend this morning, they will receive a free consult as well as $300 off their treatment.
Yeah, that's really nice because, you know, it gets expensive and people think there isn't an option, but you're telling us that there is hope out there for women who want to have a baby that can't do it on their own. And also you have a really fun Easter event coming up. Tell us about this.
We do, we do. It's a fun time for us all to, everybody at Red Rock, to meet the new little ones and see familiar faces as well. well. And it is Sunday, April 7th from 12:30 to 2:30 at the Vistas Park in Summerlin. All the information is on our website. We also have another a week coming up called National Infertility Awareness Week, which is April 21st through the 27th.
And how common is it for women to go through this process, would you say? Do a lot of women have problems with infertility at a younger age or middle age?
Unfortunately, I'm seeing it at a lot younger age now. There's a fair number of patients in their 20s who are coming in, and the most common disease that they suffer from is polycystic ovarian syndrome. And I would say about 60 to 70% of our patients suffer from polycystic ovarian syndrome, and that is the syndrome in which women don't develop their eggs throughout the menstrual cycle, so therefore they don't have regular cyclic periods, and because they're not releasing their eggs regularly, then they're not able to conceive.
But the bottom line is go see a professional, seek treatment if this is something you really want to do.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much.
If you mention seeing Dr. Littman or Erin on our show, you'll receive a free consultation and $300 off your treatment. There are restrictions. Again, today next month kicks off National Infertility Awareness Week. For more details on Red Rock Fertility, call the number on your screen or check out redrockfertility.com. We'll be right back.